Hey there, you Gemini, you. How are you doing? How are y'all doing? How is everything going? Okay. Welcome to the channel, Empress B Healing Energy. My name is Brittany, and I'm just here to deliver a quick love reading message for you, if you'll have me. All right. I hope everybody's enjoying the holiday season. I certainly am. Okay. I definitely am. I don't celebrate Christmas in the traditional way everybody does with a whole bunch of gifts. And, I make it about family and about togetherness and, just enjoying the magic in the air that just comes from the people and not, the holiday that they're trying to push. So when I say the holiday season, I'm talking about that joyous energy that surrounds our environment as we're putting up the pretty lights and looking at our Christmas trees, drinking hot chocolate, if we have kids, or if you are, if you're like a auntie or an uncle and, you're excited to give them that one thing that you've been hearing them yap about all year or whatever, you know what I mean? Just coming together with family, laughing and all of this. That's the magic of this time, this time of the year. So that's what I'm referring to when I say the holiday season. I'm not somebody that really cares about the construct of what Christmas means to this country. You know what I mean? No. I'm not all in the stores stressing like hell. You know what I'm saying? I'm the auntie and I'm the mom that I'm doing gift cards, honey, because I know for a fact that whatever you pick out is what you want. I'm not a big person sitting up making baskets and stuff like that. That's just not me, honey. So, that's just what it is. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into your reading, Gemini. Just wanted to give these cards a little quick shuffle. All right. And let's see. Okay, we're going to start with our situations and more situations deck to just get a overall tone of what this message will be about. And then we're going to get into the spread that I created just to get an overall feel of what's going on with you. All right, so let's start with our situations. All right, Spirit, thank you so much. Give me clear and concise messages only. Anything that is not of divine, I ask that the door be shut on it immediately. Thank you so much for your guidance and your wisdom and your protection here. All right. All right, Spirit, give me some messages out of this deck for Gemini. What's going on with Gemini? What's going on with Gemini? Destruction, trying to keep you two apart, friends or family. All right, so there are some naysayers around you guys. Don't want to see you guys together for whatever reason. We're going to get into that in a little bit more depth because they could have good reason or bad reason. Who knows? But I don't know, trying to keep you two apart. It's not giving. It's giving misery, interlude, pause, timing factor. So these people could have effectively kept you two apart for quite some time. You listened to what they had to say about the situation and you felt like that was the best option. Either you did or the other person did. Okay. I feel like there is definitely, mixed signals, unsure. Communication not clear, hello. Yeah, so there's somebody that's deeply affected by what their friends or family has to say, okay? As it pertains to your relationship with this person or you dating this person, okay? And because of that, they're being iffy. Their communication is icky and weird. And I don't think that you appreciate that very much. Can I have one more, please? For Gemini, Spirit. Bounty hunter, chasing, hot pursuit. Ooh, Lord. Okay, now. Somebody is after somebody here. Chaser, hot pursuit. Nervous. Done, completion, lesson learned. All right, so that could be you or the other person's energy that is not giving the icky or iffy, confused energy here. And you're chasing this person, or they're chasing you. But I feel like I'm talking to the bounty hunter here. Okay. I feel like you're ignoring your intuition that this person is giving you mixed signals on purpose, and you're chasing them. And you'll never chase what's for you. You'll never have to chase what's for you. Okay. Yeah. Overindulgence, doing something way too much. You could be like drinking or smoking or something like that, that's putting you under the influence and is making you reach out to this person. Or, why are you not talking to me? You know that you care about me. You know you have feelings for me. Why are you doing this? And I feel like when you're not under the influence, you have more control over your emotions about the situation. But I feel like you do a lot of something that, you know, where you lose all of your self-control, and you're hitting this person up like, what's going on with you? All of this stuff, trying to test the waters, because I see test the waters under that overindulgence. Okay. And leverage, having the upper advantage. And I feel like because of this person is feeding this other person's ego. All right. So this person pretty much has your happiness wrapped up. You know what I mean? It's like they know that they have the power in this situation to make your day a good one or a bad one, depending on how they communicate with you. And it's causing you to feel imbalanced. You know what I mean? And it's not fair. You know what I mean? It's not fair. I feel like this person is highly impressionable, and they don't really have a mind of their own right now. Okay? And with that being said, you can't allow this person to take over, you know, your emotions, because they're a wild card. You know, some days they're hot, some days they're cold. But they definitely feel like they have the advantage here in this situation. All right, over you. Okay, they're leaving you in a spiral. And it's sad. It really is sad. Okay, how do you feel, Spirit? Cancer. I'm asking Spirit. How do you feel? Am I saying Cancer? I'm sorry. I just did Cancer, guys. Gemini. How do you feel, Gemini? Queen of Swords. Okay, like I said, when you are not under the influence, I feel like you have your mind made up. You're going to let this person do what they do. You know what I mean? I feel like you are in your truth about this situation as well. Like, you know that however you feel about the situation is truthful, and you're being authentic. You know what I mean? You have no problem letting this person know, hey, you know this is real. I know this is real. What's wrong with you? You know what I mean? And I don't think you appreciate them pausing, you know, y'all growing relationship like this for other people. This person may not have even told you that it's friends or family in their ear, but it definitely is. For fuck sure, it is. How you appear. How is Gemini appearing to this person? Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, like you're up and down. Your emotions are everywhere, and you're looking pretty unstable to this person right now. So they know that they have you wrapped up, your heart all tied up and all of this in them. And it's giving them this ego boost. All right. Man. This could also be you not, like, this person sees you not using your good sense. Okay. It's like they know what energy they're giving you. They're very aware of the fact that they're giving you mixed signals, and they see you as somebody not using your own intuition or taking the hint. Okay. As well. Okay. What is it that you want? What is it that you want, Gemini? Spirit, what does Gemini want from this situation? What do they want? Yeah, so you want a sudden change here in the energy between this dynamic. You want somebody to change up whatever's going on with you guys. All right? And come back in and give you everything that you want. Yeah, you want somebody to work on this with you. I feel like you're really calling on God or whatever to help with this situation and to make this person see you for who you are and all of this, because this is what you really want. But this is not what's going to happen. I don't think there's going to be any divine intervention in this, other than you eventually getting, taking the hint that this person is relying on other people to think and feel for them, or they just don't feel what you feel. They're just not that into you. It could be that as well. All right. There's definitely jealous people around either this person. I feel like they don't want this person to be happy, or they just don't want this person in a relationship right now. I feel like you guys could be rather young, and it could be people like, no, you're too young to be with somebody. You're too young to do this right now. You need to be focused on your schooling. I don't know why I wanted to say that, but it could be like high school or college or something like that. I'm not sure. But I feel like there is something that this person's family and friends want them to prioritize more over this situation with you. Okay. All right. What's the, how does this other person feel about Gemini? How does this person feel about Gemini? How does this person feel about Gemini, Spirit? Yeah, they don't feel like they're in control here. Okay, with the Two of Pentacles, they feel like this is gotten to be too much for them. It's like they bit off more than they can chew. It's almost like they knew that they made you fall in love with them and they want out. It's too heavy. It's too real for them right now. Okay, so they feel heavily displaced in this situation with you, and it's making them uncomfortable. So I feel like this person is not on that level, okay? They probably just wanted something just like to hook up or just to be, casual. And they weren't expecting you to fall as hard as you did, okay? How do they appear? How are they appearing to Gemini, Spirit? How are they appearing? Like, confused. Like, there are so many different things that you're trying to focus on, and they are not the focus. Like, you are not the focus for this person, Gemini. Okay? I feel like they want to kind of live their life the way that they were before they met you. But they do have some type of feelings for you. So that's why they come back in with a little warm energy and then they back out, because it just gets too real for this person. All right. Yeah. Six of Wands. There are definitely people influencing this dynamic between you two right now. What is it that they want? Okay. What does this person want for with Gemini? They want to purposely gaslight and manipulate you and keep you on a loop, because it's not that they really want to let you go completely, because like I said, you're feeding their ego, okay, with how much love and determination you're showing to keep this going. And this is a problem here. This is what they intend to do, because you're definitely feeding this person's ego, and they don't, and they like that ego stroke. They love it. And that right there is going to keep them doing whatever they feel they need to do to keep you holding on. That's not right, of course. What's the mutual current energy? I wonder what this is going to be, because Every day. It's like y'all are on two totally different pages. Ace of Wands. Okay. I feel like, you know, on a soul level, this person wants to start something with you. It's definitely something passionate. They could want to have sex. You know what I mean? I feel like this person does find you attractive. That's not the issue here. I feel like you find this person attractive. And, you know, but what you two want out of this situation right now is completely different. Okay, so this is the mutual energy right now. Okay, so there's a lot of passionate energy. Okay, you guys could have come together sexually. And this is what they ultimately want. And this is what, of course, you want as well. But the only way to get mutual energy is to find that energy that binds you two. And this is the energy that binds you two, regardless of whether y'all are on the same page emotionally or not. This is the energy that binds you two. Okay. So you're going to really need to block this person's advances. I don't know how you're going to be able to do that. This could be an ongoing battle for a while until you finally get it. That you could do better. You know, you could do better. All right, what's the possible future outcome? And then we're going to close out. Possible future outcomes for this person in Gemini spirit. This person could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, this person could end up growing their feelings for you. Okay? But with the Queen of Cups out here, there is a match. It's like, yeah, whatever you're feeling, like on a soul level, it's like you can see this person on a soul level. And you see that this person, that you guys do share a lot of similarities and that you do both have mutual feelings, but it's on a soul level. This person is not willing to show this in reality. They're not willing to show this in the physical with you. Okay. And the King of Cups can be quite reserved with their feelings as well. So you want to keep that in mind. Even though this came out upright, this person's feelings for you could grow, but whether they're going to express them, that's always up for determination here. That's always going to be the mystery. Okay. Yeah, and the Nine of Swords energy, it's like this is racking your brain. It's really fucking with you, okay? And it's keeping you anxious about the situation. I feel like this is something that you need to surrender for the time being. But we all have free will. So I'm saying, you know, people can tell you whatever, you know, and I do feel like people on your end are trying to give you good advice and, hey, let this person go. If they're you know, taking all day to text you back, or, you know, if they're not trying to take you out on dates, if they're not trying to spend quality time, if they're not doing this, that, and the third, that means this person is not thinking about you and, you know, you need to let this go. So people could have good reason on both ends to keep you two apart. But that's one of them things is if this person is not completely in control of their life and they're not taking the front seat in their life, they're not at a point where they're evolved enough to handle a healthy relationship. Okay. So this was your message, Gemini. I hope that it gave you some clarity. And if it resonated with you, please let me know in whatever way that you would like to let me know. But this is the energy for now. I do hope that whatever happens, you end up happy, okay? Because that's the goal, is for us to be at peace and be happy. Until next time, Gemini, I love you all dearly. Love and light and all that good stuff. Peace.